Welcome back, y'all. We back and we about to start this wig with me, and I can give y'all the story time. So, this company tried to play you, girl. You cannot trust all these companies. They tried to play me, and they didn't send me the money for the fun that they was supposed to send me for this week. So I'm like, all right, I was gonna send it back, but I'm like, I don't even trust them to send it back because if you that shiesty, then what if I send it back and I'm out of the money and out of the wig? So I was looking at the wig when I got it. I'm like, why does it look small? It looks really small. Y'all, this is too small for my daggone head. Like, I was struggling to get it on. Like, this is my edges. This is all like glue. Like, I was really struggling. So I came up with the executive decision because I was committed to making this content, filming it. I was committed. So I'm about to style it and with y'all and chit chat. But if anybody got a little head and you want a wig, it's 26 inches, 180 density. This is my first time putting it on. I'm not even a fan of selling used wig thing, but I'll clean it for you. It's $100. You can have it. Because I don't think I'm ever be able to put this back on. It was already a struggle to get it on. It's literally on top of my edges. And I don't like that for me. But if you got a little head and you don't got a 5 head like me, because this part of my hairline is like probably like right here. Like I have a 5 head for real. But this part is, I don't know why this keep itching. Excuse me, but I'm not giving up. We're gonna get this content. We're gonna got it good. But I want to try to do a real cute style that like something that I don't do. So yeah. So I have an idea in mind. I got my hot comb ready. Well, heating up. I want to do like a little heart thing, but like with like a little half up, half down pony type of thing. But like I usually think it's better to style it off the head, and I think I attempted to like lazily just to see, but I'm like maybe it would be better to have it on my head and try to do it, but I want to try to get like a heart. So this is kind of clean, but I need to clean it up. All right, boom. We got the little whoop. But yeah, I don't have a story time or nothing, but I kind of have a topic that I've been want to talk about for like a little minute now. Like, because when you going through things, sometimes you have a perspective, and when you really want something, sometimes we have the, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word right now, but we have the, dang, Holy Spirit, what's the word that I'm thinking about? Ah, I think it's tendency. If it's not, Holy Spirit gave me a synonym. But we have the tendency to act a little delulu. And this is really for my females. I can't say from a man perspective because I'm not a man. But from a female's perspective, I can say very much so. And at least for myself. But now that I have a different perspective on this, I have seen a couple different Christian women speak on this. So I feel like I can say for a collective that sometimes we act a little delulu on this topic. Somebody is yelling outside, and it's like always these one neighbors that like yell, but it's like a rock drill kind of yell. Like, you know when they be like, "Rah!" That's what they like. What you doing to me? And it's like loud, and it's 10:51. Like, why are you yelling? This is definitely going to be a 2-part video because y'all know I love to talk. Ooh, I don't never use hairspray and stuff on my hair, so I don't even know, like, do I gotta hurry up and, like, press it, or should I use mousse? I never really use hairspray to, like, do this. But yeah, there's definitely gonna have to be 2 parts because, or maybe I should have used a wax stick. Yo, I don't really know how to do this part. I didn't even separate. See. I'm gonna just use this to tie this out the way for now. What am I doing? Y'all hear that? Hold up. Where's the hair tie? I need to tie the back. There we go. Y'all, as you can tell, I don't like, this is not what I'm doing, and I'm hoping I'm not just spraying mad hairspray on this and like for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I be watching the girls. I don't do these kind of styles on me. I'll do this on somebody else, but on me, I don't do this. And I'm not doing no edges because I don't think I should. I didn't take none out. So I can't even get to the topic of discussion. Gosh, this is so much. Ugh. But anyway, I feel like, and sometimes I be like iffy, but it's like when I really try to think about it, I don't think the Lord will send you somebody that's unequally yoked with you. And I know there are different meanings of unequally yoked, and not just like if they Christian or if they not, but just on the, I don't think the Lord is going to send you somebody to be in a relationship with and they not a man or woman of God. I'ma just speak for the women because like I said, I can't be woman. I don't know if it's different, but I just don't think that. Now I have a different perspective. Before I used to be like, you never know, what the Lord wanna do. You gotta consult him for real, because I really didn't know. And honestly, I was still getting over this boy that I was messing with, and he wasn't a believer. He wasn't opposed to it, but he just wasn't one, and I just had high hopes. But like as I have gotten over that and out of that phase, I'm just being honest. I really don't think the Lord would send his daughter somebody that just don't know him. I just don't think that. Now if you have a different opinion, yeah, and I know like people like to use the prodigal the prodigal son example, or they like to use the book in Hosea, or is it Hosea, however you say it. They like to use that because I used to use that too. But that's for a whole different thing. It's like, don't try to twist that up now, because that's not what that story was about. Sorry y'all, this is definitely going to be a part 2. My arms hurt. It's hard to do hair and talk at the same time. I'm out of breath. I need to get in the gym. This is crazy how I'm out of breath. How am I out of breath? Please tell me. Tell me. Sorry, y'all. This definitely going to be part 2. We didn't even get anywhere. Like, y'all just saw me struggle for 10 minutes. Why isn't this not stopping? Well, I might as well finish and get it in the daggone ponytail now. At this point, I might as well. It's only 2 minutes left. I'm going to really get into the topic of discussion, but child, if only you knew the struggle. I know y'all hear that, bro. I know y'all hear that. Is this high enough? Let me make sure it's all brushed how in the way that I want. I think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back for part 2 because we're just gonna have to. So go on my page and go to part 2 so we can finish about the conversation. Don't run away from it, because it needs to be heard. Alright, we back with part 2. I don't know Ain't you supposed to see this part? Like, did I not comb it down right? How do you get the top part to be flat? Do y'all care about this or do y'all care about the conversation? Because I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm trying this for the first time. I don't even like putting hairspray on hair because then you gotta wash it out when you want to put it in a new style. I don't even know where this part in the back supposed to go. I don't know where my bobby pin is at. Nah, that don't go right there. Bruh. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I literally can't even focus on the topic because I'm trying to focus on the hair. I only got these pins. I think my bobby pins, I heard them fell inside my little tote thing one day, and I think that was them because I don't see the container. But I'm trying my best. Like, it's late. I wanted to curl it and do wand curls, right? But then I'm looking, should I have added edges? I don't know. It's too late because I already put it up in the goddamn ponytail. Y'all see what I was trying to go for though. Should I curl it or what? Should I do my makeup? It's 11:19. My bedtime is at 9 o'clock p.m. But anyway, going back to the topic we was talking about in my first video. Go watch it. We didn't get to talk about much, just like we didn't get to talk about that much here. But basically, like I was saying was, I don't think God is going to send you somebody that's just not in the Lord. And when we start to like people, we start to get a little delulu and we don't see things clear because we like them. Like when you just not that strong yet and you really just want that person and you want that love, and you know you be seeing all little Christian love stories on TikTok, especially people like our age, like you be wanting that. And I know me, I have overlooked things that like I just shouldn't have, but honestly because I just wasn't strong enough. I thought I was stronger than what I was, and clearly I was not. But it's like now, like I don't even want somebody if they don't know God. Like I just truly I don't, because I've seen like the difficulties and the heartbreak that can come when you mess with somebody that don't, and you get your feelings caught up, and just how like you would think like, oh, nobody can lead me into doing this, and it's like, girl, stop it. Child, I haven't used on in a minute, but like for the I don't even want to keep bringing that up. But like, I don't know, for me personally, I could speak on this. Like, I just thought I was stronger than what I was. But it's like I said, I'm just speaking from a woman's perspective because I'm a woman. I can't speak for a male and, you know, how their situation may be when they're dealing with a woman that's not a believer, but they are a believer, you know. I think as females, we always be trying to be like, yeah, I can lead them to Christ. That's not our job, Mookie. I just don't think that is our job to do. To be trying to lead a man to Christ. I just don't think it's going to work. Again, I cannot speak for everybody and everybody's situation, because some people, you know, that has worked out for them. Some people, they were both not believers and they became believers. I know plenty of women heard stories where their now husband was not a believer at first. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's not, possible. I don't know. Personally, now, I just don't think God would. Maybe it does depend on if you strong enough to do that. I don't know, but I just personally feel like I don't think he would, because why? Like, why would he send you somebody that's not like, because that's a whole little phase you probably gotta go through, like, because you know how it is when you're a baby Christian and you're new in the faith, and all the ups and the downs and conviction just barely starting to come. Like, you will have to go through that whole process with that person. And for me personally, it's just like, when you're attracted to somebody, that sexual attraction is going to come regardless of you a Christian or if you're not a Christian. So I feel like, for a female's point of view, if you're dealing with a man that is not a believer, it's going to be much harder, because yes, women have their needs, because I'm one of them ones, but at the same time, I think it's harder for men to be able to, like, control their emotions. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not a man. But it's like, you can have somebody and you can tell them, like, boundary, like, I don't want to do this. I'm a Christian. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to do this. And they might be cool with it for a little bit, but then, if they're not a believer, they're not going to fully understand why. Now, like I said, it might be different for everybody. That might not be the case scenario with you. It might work out, whoop-de-woo, but I don't know. I just have a different perspective on that. Me personally, I just don't even want to entertain. I don't want to look at. Just like, but no, for real, like, you can be fine and all that, but, like, okay, it's plenty of fine people out here, so what else do you have to bring to the table? I want to pray with you. I don't want to just lay with you. I ain't about to lie. This about to be the laziest y'all ever really seen me do my makeup, for real, because it's literally going to be coming right off. So I'm going to use this shade because I don't even be using this no more, for real. I hope this the right one. And it wasn't the right one. It was supposed to be this one down here. Girl, I knew I was going to use the wrong one. I just had a feel. I thought this was a long pump in here. Yo, this is going to be a part 3. It's probably going to be 10 parts at this point. I'm all over the place. I wasn't planning on this. This was just kind of on the fly. But I do want y'all opinions. Like, how do y'all feel? I don't know. I just feel like you trying to tell yourself that it's going to work with a non-believer. It's just you in your delusional stage. Like, and it's okay. We all have it, but don't stay there forever and hurt your feelings. Because, ooh, child, the last heartbreak I just went through, that was enough for me. I said no more. After that, I was cool. I can't believe I put that lighter one down there. But no cap, after that, I was cool. I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to waste my time in going through that, because that hurts. And it be taking me a long time. Like, if I really like you for real and I get my heart broken, it takes me a long time to get over you. I'm talking about almost a year. And people probably like, girl, what? Well, don't judge me, because don't judge me. I don't care. Mind your business. I don't judge you about what you got going on, so don't be in my business. Even though I'm telling you this is not the space to judge. Alright, we back with part 3. But Honestly, I feel like for me, just speaking on my personal experience, I think it was very hard for me to get over the last person I was dealing with because of the fact that, like, I will say this was really like the only like person that I dealt with from coming to Christ. Like, I had messed with somebody else, but that was like in the very beginning, so I don't really count it like that. But like he was the first person that I feel like, I feel like it wasn't serious, but like, man, I catch feelings for his. I tried to tell him and he didn't want to listen. But I'll say serious, and I'ma just leave it at that. And also in Christ, that was like the first person. So it kind of felt like that was like the first person I ever messed with, just like in general, because it was kind of like all over again. Because it's like, you're born again, you're a new person. People outside of the faith, they don't understand that, but it really do feel like you're a new person. So when you do stuff like that, or if you fall or something, it feels like the world has came crashing down. But everything does feel new because it is. Because it's kind of like, to me, it's like you're experiencing stuff new. Like, even though that's obviously not the first person that I dealt with in my life, but like in Christ it was, like in my new life it was. So I just felt like that was like, it hurt really bad, like, and I grieved it. And I think I talked about this before, but like, I never grieved anybody before, I guess, like relationship wise, except for like one person, but that was before Christ. And that was like my first boyfriend. So I recognized it with the last person I was messing with, because it felt like somebody died. Like, it really felt like somebody died. And I'm like, what is this? Like, when I say I was boohoo crying and crying to God, like, Lord, like, what is going on? I cannot do this. Like, I would be just at work minding my business, and I just start busting out crying. I was so sad. I was so sad, y'all. But like, when people not in the faith, they don't understand. Everything seems new even though it's not, but it is at the same time. So it's like, it is important to have the person that, like, I give my body to be my husband. Like, that is important, because even before I even knew who God was or anything, before I was a Christian or anything like that, I always heard like you're supposed to wait till marriage. And I wanted to, but obviously that didn't happen, and I boohoo cried like a baby. After that story, I'm going into a whole bunch of stuff like that. You need to relax. I never cream contour, but for some reason I've been wanting to just try it again for the past, like, I see a piece of hair for the past couple days, and I think I'm gonna do it since this is late at night and I'm kind of doing my makeup unorthodox anyway. Why not? I haven't. I'm only gonna do a little bit because I remember this is like a lot, but I haven't cream contoured and I don't know how long, or liquid contour cream, whatever. I just haven't a long time. But yeah, but after that, I'm just like, I'm cool. I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm gonna have to do it to the other side because I did it to this side. But that's why I put a little bit, not too much. But yeah, I'm just at that point now. But I think it just all depends on just where you are in your walk, because things will make more sense. But everybody goes through their delusional stage, even as a Christian woman, because we just gotta stop. But sometimes it's hard, especially when you really like somebody, you just want it to work. And like with this person in particular, it was just like everything about him was just on T. Like, of course nobody is perfect but the Lord Jesus, but it was just like, dang, like, you had it all. but you were just missing that one thing. And it was just like, why? I was just so like upset, because it's like, bruh, when we went on our first date, well, which was actually our only date because it ended swiftly, but child, I don't remember how we even got on the topic, but I just remember us getting on the topic of faith, and I was like, yeah, I'm a Christian, I believe in Jesus. And this man gonna say, I don't believe in nothing. I know my face lit up because I was just like, I just had hope. I was just hoping, like, maybe. I was just hoping, because I'm pretty sure he knew already, because when we was talking, like, before then, just, like, texting and stuff, I will always bring up, you know, God, because God's just a part of my life. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm Bible studying, or so I'll text you later, something like that. I was so disappointed, but like, I was in my Lulu phase. I just thought, you know, maybe I'm gonna just try to stand 10 toes and see what happens. And you know, it just didn't work out. But it's like, that's kind of evident. But it's like, look what happened. Feelings got hurt, which could have been avoided. But I was in my Lulu stage, and I just don't want anybody else to be in a Delusional stage, or like get your heart broken. Just avoid doing that. It's just like, just don't even put yourself in a situation. And I'm not gonna say I regret it, because I learned a lot, and it's like, you know, got that out the way. But you know, sometimes people could just be whoop-de-whoop, but it's just like, if you don't know the Lord, you can be whoop-de-whoop all you want. You just can't be whoop-de-whoop for me. But again, like I said, I have a different mindset now. A year ago, I would be like, okay, it didn't seem wrong for me to mess with anybody, or talk to anybody, or consider dating anybody that didn't know Christ. That wasn't like a big enough no for me. Like, it wasn't, because I just like, you know, maybe you know, maybe I could lead them. That's where my mindset was at. But it's like, I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing. I'm just being honest. I just don't. But you know, everybody has their own opinion. I want to know, how do y'all feel? Is there anybody that did have success with, you know, messing with a non-believer and they ended up becoming a believer? You feel me? I want to know. What's T-Wol's vibes? And that's why I'm a real life brat style. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I want to know, what do y'all think in the comments about the topic? What do y'all think? Do y'all think, well, I mean, I know it's possible because I've seen it, but what do y'all think realistically? Me personally, like, I just don't even want to. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to be the Lulu. Unless the Lord say, yeah, him, then. But I just don't feel like he would say that. At least for me, in my life, and what I feel like I need, and also what I want. I just know that I don't want that. And I don't want nobody to be trying to come to Christ because of me. I want you to come to Christ because you want to come to Christ. Because if you come to Christ just to try to work it out with me, what if we don't work out? What, you gonna stop talking to the Lord? Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. But I want to know y'all opinions, so put it in the comments and let me know what's the vibe. And how did y'all think I did on my hair? Y'all want to see a curl? Because originally I had curled in my head. But what do y'all think? This is my first time doing something like this, so take it easy on me. Let it bye. See y'all in my next video. I'm gonna say in my next video because I'm gonna post it on my YouTube too, but and on TikTok. See y'all in the next princess chat that I post. And let me know if y'all want to see a curl. Don't be scared to interact with a kid. Why is this one I said? Bye y'all. Love y'all.